Now, there's one thing about the internet aunties and uncles that we all know, and that is when it's time to go off, they're gonna go off, and it's time to go off. So everyone is going off on our girl Kimmy Cakes for leaving their niece north on the street of New York. Listen, New York might be about fashion, glitz, glamour at times, but they don't call New York concrete jungle for nothing at all. And that is because the streets of New York can be so unpredictable. Uptown, downtown, midtown, it's like downtown LA. Anything can happen at any time. No, I understand that North had security the moment that her mom, Kim, left her on the streets of New York. But I mean, you can see that moment, it was tense, it was a bit uncomfortable for the child. I don't know if Kim told her what to expect or what not, but even though we know that North is not there alone, it is still nerve-wracking to just experience this moment. And guess what, it's not the first time we are observing something like this. When North was much younger, Kim could be seen leaving her hotel room, heading to her car, and then remembering that, oh shit, I have a baby, let me stop being a celebrity and just be a mom here for a second. And this is a repeat of what we're seeing here again. No, I understand that Kim is a human being, she's not perfect, but I believe that Kim needs to cut out the branding at times and focus on what is most important here. I know that it was very important for her to show up at the Met Gala. For whatever reason, she wanted her daughter North there, and I believe that it was mainly for some clout and attention. But also at the same time, be cognizant of the fact that the world is changing, and it is changing so fast that anything can happen at any time. And it is best to be safe than sorry, and know that the child again wasn't alone, because irrespective of a lot of things, Kim is not a really horrible mom. It's just that the things that she does, the decisions that she makes, such as this, makes her seems as though she's, immature, and she's not really thinking. I believe that as parents, we all do make mistakes at times, and Kim should be aware that she will always be open to public scrutiny, and as such, she should control the things that she can control as much as she can. Because guess what? If this was Ye, the media would be acting differently towards him. It would be a total outrage, and there would be different groups, different bodies calling for him to be institutionalized, losing full custody of the kids, and the list goes on. Now, am I saying that Kim deserves to lose full custody because of this? No, because irrespective of the fact that, she uses the child for clout and media attention, I do believe that she genuinely loves her kids. I do believe that she is an amazing mom, and I believe that kids deserve to have both parents. I believe that they deserve to be in their father's life and their mom's lives equally, but at the same time, not at any cost or whatever cost. I believe that Kim needs to grow up, mature, think about your actions, because guess what, one day North is going to either look back at this and say, oh my god, mom, I have to talk to you about that day, because I think that you made a bad decision. Remember that our kids are looking at us as the adults at all time, not the cool mom, not the best friend, because guess what, kids do not need parents to be their best friends. Our best friends think on the same level as us all times. Our best friend is all about, yeah, let's have some fun. Not every best friend understands or predicts or foresees danger, and that is where the duty of a parent comes in. The parent should call all the shots at all times, make decisions, even the ones that we do not like, because guess what, if they make sound and the best decision for us, even if we don't like it today, tomorrow we will see the benefit of that decision that they had made at the time. So I believe that, Kim do love her kids, and I believe that she's an amazing mom, but we are seeing too many bad examples. And the reality is, if this was a woman of color, and I'm going to keep it real, right? Because we have to call a spade and a shovel. If this was a woman of color, it would be a totally different scenario in the media. Are people calling out Kim for this? Yes, but if it was a woman of color, it would be an outrage. You would be the worst person possibly, and you would hear different government bodies and organizations getting involved, and the list goes on. It would be a nonstop debate, a nonstop discussion. But I'm not gonna go down that path and say she slipped up, she messed up, so she should lose custody of her kids. I don't believe that, because I believe that, kids do need both parents for them to grow up healthy. A healthy child is not about just food, it's about the relationship that they have with both parents. And if we want to see an healthy child, we would want to encourage that both parents are equally involved in the kid's life. We wouldn't be pushing for, say, yay, come get your kids. We would say, yay, you need to sit down and have a discussion with Kim about her decisions as it relates to North. But yay, come get your kids should not be the discussion. And no one should be pushing Kim either to say, yay. If this was yay, right? If the wheels were turned and this was yay, no one should be pushing to say, hey, Kim, you need to get full custody of your kids because yay is a bad father. No, no one in this case. Bad parents do exist because, listen, the things that have been coming in the media recently, they are horrific. There are bad parents out there. But in this case, Kim is just a horrible mom who needs to grow up, mature, and do a better job at parenting. If this was EA, we would be saying the same. Well, actually, the media would be trashing him and dragging him mercilessly. There would be no end in sight to the things that they say about this man. But because it's Kim and she always appears to be the one that's in control, when even though we know she's definitely not the one in control. Because if she was in control, she would be displaying that power and authority right here. But here it's seeing it is looking like two girls, same age, two teenage girls going at an event. One has to run off, leaving the other one standing for, whatever God he knows. This doesn't look like a mom and a daughter going out together. I know that at times parents go out with their kids and they may have to leave them at a particular location, but it's in this case it wasn't warranted, right? She had options. Kim had options. She had choices, and she did not make the best ones for herself or her child in this case. And this is why, many people are outraged at this clip, this video in this moment. And I have to say that it's definitely not a good look. Kim needs to do better, and she can do better. Stop focusing on the branding, the image, staying relevant. Instead, focus on being a good mom instead of being the child's best friend, because being her best friend is not keeping her safeguarded enough. And this is why you're open to public scrutiny at this time. But guys, this is all I want to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all next time. Bye guys.